Okay, so that was Simona Halep with her Heart Award. It was very nice moment. Okay, the MC, Camille Pain, who is the MC of this official draw ceremony, has taken the. She's now introducing the people that are sitting on stage. So that was Bernard Guidicelli, that is the president of the French Tennis Federation. We have a representative of the local representative, Mr. Stéphane Barré from Rouen.
Now welcome the director of the sponsoring BNP Paribas, Mr. Vincent Clozon.
I guess I can let her speak.
Please welcome the ITF referee, le juge arbitre de cette rencontre, Mrs. Jane Harvey. Please welcome, representing ITF, Mrs. Ingrid Lovdal-Benz. And the last but not the least, of course, the president of the Romanian Tennis Federation, Mr. Georgi Cossack, le président de la Fédération roumaine. Je vous prie maintenant d'accueillir les équipes, bien entendu, l'équipe roumaine en premier. Merci d'accueillir Raluca Olaru.
The Romanian team is coming in first.
Monica Niculescu.
In their traditional yellow jackets, the
Irina
Romanian team.
Camelia Begu. Mihaela Buzarnescu. Simona Halep.
Here's Simona Halep, number 2 in the world. The
And the
applause level
captain,
goes a
Florin
bit higher when she
Sigorcenu.
walks into any room or stadium in the world. She is very much loved by all fans for her amazing tennis
Et
and
maintenant,
also for
l'équipe de
her
France,
how
Fiona
humble
Ferro.
she is and friendly. Here's the French team now with Fiona Ferro, the young French player who's on her
Kristina
second
Mladenovic. Alizé
selection.
Cornet.
Kristina Mladenovic.
Pauline
Alizé
Parmentier.
Cornet now on stage. The French with their
Caroline
traditional
Garcia.
bleu, blanc, rouge, red.
Et le capitaine Julien Beneteau. Tout va bien, Caro n'a rien. Je vais maintenant laisser la parole au président de la fédération. Non. C'est moi qui me suis trompée dans mes fiches. Tu me pardonneras. Non, c'est Stéphane Barré en premier, excusez-moi. Merci d'accueillir Stéphane pour quelques mots. Please welcome
Okay,
Stéphane
so the
Barré
players
for a few
are
words.
now on the stage, and there are going to be a few speeches done by the officials that
Je voulais te faire parler, Bernard.
were heard of before.
Une autre
We're
fois.
going to take advantage of this moment to show you what happened on the other end of the world, because in Australia, the Australians hosting the Belarus, they obviously are ahead of us. They already went through their dinner and went through their draw. So here, take a look at some fun stuff. We caught up with the Belarus girls, Nick McCarville, our ITF reporter who's over there on site with the ENG crew that was sent there, and also a nice little piece about the draw and some player reactions. So here is what's going on in Oz.
We're here at the official dinner of the Fed Cup by BNP Paribas semifinal between Australia and Belarus. Now, a couple years ago, you guys will remember, Belarus stormed to the final. Alexander Stasnovic and Arina Sabalenka, we were just getting to know them. And actually, we pulled Arina and Alex here with us to find out how well they know one another. First off, Alex, when is Arina's birthday?
Probably 5th of May.
Yes, she's right.
She's right. Okay, when is Alex's birthday?
23 of March. No.
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 22.
Oh my god, yeah, I was close.
Where did Alex reach her first WTA singles final?
Yeah, I remember it was in Brisbane, but I remember before she reached one final, no?
Yeah, in Seoul. You reached the final in Seoul.
Yeah, come on! I know you better than you know.
What is the name of Alex's sister?
Paulina.
Wow. Bravo.
Okay, name the two big doubles titles that Arina just won.
Miami Indian Wells.
Yes, nailed it. You guys know. Amazing. Okay, in 2018, this one made the final here in Brisbane. How many matches did she win to make the final?
5, 6, 4, 7.
Seven.
She was from the qualifying. Yes, 7 matches. Yeah. I remember it. Strong.
Now I'm not strong.
Can we do both at the same time?
1, 2, 3, go.
I mean, come on. That's amazing. Okay, Arena, Alex, you guys know each other pretty well, and more importantly, you know each other's tennis really well. Best of luck this weekend.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the official draw of the semi-finals of the Fed Cup by BNP Paribas. What a weekend of tennis we got coming your way. Our guest team here in Australia this weekend, the team from Belarus, Lidia Marazova, Vera Lapko, Victoria Azarenka, Alexandra Saksnovich, Irina Sabalenka, and their captain, Tatiana Puchek. Welcome, Belarus. And the home team representing Australia, Priscilla Hon, Samantha Stoza, Daria Gavrilova, Ash Barty, and the captain, Alicia Molik.
I would like to announce that for this tie, the number 1 player for Belarus is Arina Sabalenka. The number 2 player for Belarus is Victoria Azarenka. The number 1 player for Australia is Ashley Barty. And the number 2 player for Australia is Samantha Stosur. Our special draw, it's a combination between technical part of the draw and Easter holidays coming. This one.
Okay. So Jai has chosen the far right, and are we ready to reveal?
So the color, it's green. The drawn name is Arina Sabalenka.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the official part of the draw. Obviously, we're in for a fantastic weekend. Day 1, Sam Stoza, Arina Sabalenka, then Ash Barty, Victoria Azarenka to open things up. Thanks for being here this morning. We look forward to a great weekend of tennis. Good luck to both teams.
For us, it's an opportunity. We have a very, very tough team in front of us. A little bit of a powerhouse nation in the last few years, and I think for Sam and I, we'll be ready to go tomorrow, and if it comes down to it as well, we're ready to go for the double. So I think it's an exciting tie for us. It's exciting for Australian tennis, and hopefully we can do the job on the weekend.
It's always interesting to play against tough players, and we're really looking forward for that match, and it's really interesting for us to play against especially Ashley, Stosur, and all that players. They're really good, and I'll go out there, play for my country, do my best, and try to fight till the last point. So this is my plan for the match.
Okay, interesting draw ceremony in Australia. The Australians always very good at making very clever and original draws. This was obviously, as you could tell, the Easter egg theme. And so if this is the opportunity, happy Easter to everyone out there. So you could see that Victoria Azarenka, interesting, she got the pick over Alexandra Sasnovich. So it's Azarenka Sabalenka versus Ash Barty and Sam Stosur. There's youth and experience on both teams, which is going to probably be very, very exciting and interesting tie to watch. And we will obviously be relaying you everything that's going on. You can follow all the action on fedcup.com, on the different Fed Cup social networks. You can watch live, you can listen, you can do everything. Just go to fedcup.com and you will find all the information you need. Behind me, you can see the French staff is here behind me. They're watching from behind. We have, in fact, right here, let's see, right here is a French physio. In front of her is the French physical prepper. Let's see there, Paul Quetin. On the other side, there, it's hard because I'm inverted here, is the French sparring partner, but you don't see them. They're all here. And behind on the stage is the final speech. It's going to then be handed over to Jane Harvey. We will hand it over to Jane Harvey for the official ceremony, which is going to begin in literally, I think, 15 to 20 seconds. It's going to be, like I said, it's going to be a crazy weekend in Australia. It's going to be a crazy weekend here. And the tennis, women's tennis has rarely been going to be so exciting. These semifinals, there is no way anybody can guess how the outcome is going to be. It is now time for the tournament referee to take it, and I'm handing it over to Jane Harvey for the official draw of this semifinal.
Welcome to the draw of the 2019 Fed Cup by BNP Paribas World Group semi-final between France and Romania here in the beautiful city of Rouen. Camille has kindly introduced the two teams, so I would like to take this opportunity of introducing my team, the two chair umpires from Greece, Eva Azaraki-Moore, and from Germany, Nico Helveth. I would also like to recognize and thank the chief umpire for this tie from the French Federation, Germain Sénéchal. We shall now commence the draw, and the following players have been nominated to play singles. The number 1 player for France is Caroline Garcia, and their number 2 player is Kristina Mladenovic. For Romania, the number 1 player is Simona Halep, and the number 2 player is Mihaela Buzănescu. I have already placed the names into these tennis balls. I promise you they are the correct names. And the ball that is drawn out with the name will decide the order of play for Saturday, for the first day. This player will play the first singles match between the opposite ranked player of the opposing nation. So I should now like to ask Monsieur Paré if he would draw a ball for me. So our first match on Saturday will be between Kristina Mladenovic, and she will play Simona Halep. So therefore, our second match on Saturday will be between Caroline Garcia playing Mihaela Buzănescu. On the second day, the regulations state that the number 1 ranked players shall play each other first, followed by the number 2 ranked players. Therefore, the matches on Sunday will be as follows. Caroline Garcia playing Simona Halep. And this will be followed by Kristina Mladenovic playing Mihaela Buzănescu. I should mention that under the Fed Cup regulations, a captain may change the nomination of the singles players for the third and fourth singles matches, providing such change to the third singles is given to the referee and opposing captain at least 1 hour before the start of play, and that change with respect to the fourth singles is given no later than 10 minutes after completion of the third singles. 30 minutes after the fourth singles match, the doubles will be played. And at present, the doubles teams nominated are, for France, Caroline Garcia and Kristina Mladenovic. And they will play for Romania, Irina Camelia Begu and Monica Niculescu. However, the team captains can change their doubles nominations within 15 minutes of the conclusion of the fourth singles. To let you know, there will be an encore ceremony starting at approximately 1:45 on Saturday, with the first singles starting at 2 p.m. And on Sunday, an encore team presentation at 12:45, with matches starting at 1 p.m. May I take this opportunity of wishing both teams good luck, bonne chance, and an enjoyable and competitive weekend of tennis here in the beautiful city of Rouen. That concludes the draw. Thank you. Merci.
Thank you very much, Jane. Merci.
Okay, so now we know if there was any suspense, and there was, because there was a large choice of players to choose from. Very interesting what Julien Beneteau did, as opposed to Florence Garcia now, who seemed to be went with the classic lineup. There wasn't not much of a suspense over there, but Julien Beneteau went with Caroline Garcia and Kristina Mladenovic in singles. Slight surprise there that Kristina is playing singles. I mean, she's obviously a very good singles player and has produced and performed and delivered in Fed Cup many, many times. But she's not exactly at the best moment of her career. Okay, but he knows that she can handle the pressure in Fed Cup at home. And then what's interesting is that he put the two of them, in doubles. He could have put Pauline and Alizé, he could have put Fiona and Pauline, he could have done a lot of combinations, but he decided to go with the two singles players and in doubles. And that's very interesting because he is basically keeping his options open, because that doubles team can change, and depending on what happens in the next 2 days in the 4 singles rubbers, he will then decide whether he wants to hold on to those two players or switch up. Right now, the players are doing the traditional pictures. Just to let you know, Halep versus Garcia is Simona Halep is owning that head-to-head 5-1, but Halep Mladenovic is 2-3 in favor of Mladenovic. So very interesting, because not a lot of girls probably have a positive or favorable head-to-head versus Simona Halep. Kristina Mladenovic has that. Even though she obviously is the weaker player of the two, she has the psychological upside on that. And it'll be interesting whether that will come into play or not. The last time those two played was in Madrid in 2017, so a while ago. It was 2 years ago, almost exactly 2 years ago. Since then, Kristina's career results haven't been that great, must admit, as opposed to Simona's. Remember, she won the French Open last year. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting, very interesting. Nice matchup now. Both full teams taking the group picture on stage. You can see all the photographers trying to get that little magic moment when all these people are united and smiling. They will be united again, but they won't be smiling when they'll be on either side of the net. Give you just a quick end up the head-to-head summary. With regards to Mihaela Buznarescu, she is 0-0 against Mladenovic and 0-0 against Garcia. None of them have played her. So that's also an interesting little detail there, because, they don't really know what to expect from each other. I mean, they obviously know each other, they've seen each other play, but they never played each other on court. Makes a big difference once you have that experience. Let's keep in mind that Mihaela Buznarescu is ranked 30 in the world, so she's very close to Garcia's, and she's better ranked than Mladenovic. Okay, the picture sessions are done. We are now going to be greeted by the French players. They are on their way here. We have Captain Julien Beneteau, and in fact they're here, so I'm going to let them come through. Hello, thank you for being with us. Hello, thank you. Here, why don't you have a seat? Here, have a seat. Have a seat. And Kristina. This is live. We are live, people, if you're wondering. Here, can you hold this one? Can you hold this one? You can, or you know what? Here, you hold this one. You look like you're sad, and I'll hold this, and we'll share. Okay? Is that okay? Yeah. Okay. Well, we are in fact live. Thank you very much for coming. First question to Julien. Explain to us how you made your choices. Was it tough? Was it? It's a difficult moment for the captain.
Of course it is. Now I have 5 players who are ready to play. I'm asking them at the beginning of the week to be ready if I need to call them anytime during the weekend. So of course it's a tough call, but when I make my choices, it's because I think they are the 2 best players to be able to win 1 or 2 points on Saturday. And I trust them more than 100%, so that's why they are on the court on Saturday.
The only little surprise is that we see them also in doubles. See them in singles and in doubles. You have 5 players. Is that also the results that the doubles training during the week, they were just performing better than the others? Are you leaving yourself other options by doing that?
Exactly. As I said, I have 5 players. We start Saturday with this team. And Saturday night, after the 2 first singles, we will decide what we do for Sunday.
Okay. Okay, so really this draw ceremony should be only for Saturday.
I don't know. I don't make the rules.
Okay. Carol, big comeback at a home tie. Since 2016, you haven't played in French soil. You must be excited. Are you excited? Are you nervous? Are you stressed? Are you?
No, I'm very excited. I'm very excited to be back playing Fed Cup and playing in France. In Belgium, we had the chance to have a lot of French fans behind us, so it was already kind of the home soil tie. But today and this weekend will be even more. So I'm very exciting, and it's always a privilege to play for Team France. So I'm glad to be on court, and I will try to give everything for my team.
Christina? How are the sensations? How has this court been feeling, and how do you feel about getting the pick?
Yeah, well, I'm always excited and super proud to show off, the colors for the country and for the team. And for me, it's an amazing feeling to be back on clay. It's my favorite surface by far, and I think the staff did an amazing job to install the court. Everything it's really ready, and we can't wait to kick it off.
We can't wait either. Real quick question. You dominate Simona Halep 3-2 in your head-to-heads. Not a lot of players have a favorable, positive head-to-head ratio. How is that going to come into play, you think, when you're going to play her tomorrow?
Yeah, obviously in sport it's really important. It's something that stays in the book. But she's one of the best players in the world, if not the best, especially on that surface. She's a defending Roland Garros champion, and we always had really tough battles. But it's a good thing for both of us, because I think we know each other's game pretty well, with the fact that we faced each other a few times. And for sure it's something I will take with me as an advantage. And I always had a great feeling playing her, good matches, tough battles, and I'm ready to go out there and fight for one more, and hopefully to bring the point for the team.
Caroline, you're the number 1 player of this team. Yep. There's a lot of responsibility that goes with that role. Sometimes players tend to evacuate that and say, no, well, I'm just a player like the others, but you enjoy that position? Is that a position you like to be in?
I don't know if it's an extra portion or not. The rankings say I'm the number 1, and for me, the more important, it's only about the sport, only about the tennis and the on-court action. So I'm very glad Julien chose me to be on court on Saturday, and I will give everything I can to bring 1 point to my team. But it's not about talk; it's just about action, and that's what I like about sport, and we all like in our team.
What about the fact that you never played Buzărescu? Does that make a difference? I mean, I know that you've watched her play, and you've probably studied her.
I think we both know each other. We practiced a couple of times together, but we never played a match against. I never played a match against her. It would be no surprise, it's a Fed Cup match, and everyone give 100%. So it would be a fight and a great match, maybe.
Okay, and Julien, finally, just tell us real quick about your players and this preparation this week. How has it been going? The other 3 players. Just give us a brief summary of this preparation up to tomorrow.
Everybody is ready. The girls, before to come here in Rouen, they practice on clay. Caroline since 2 weeks, Christina last week. So when they arrive here on clay, they already have a lot of clay practice behind them. Pauline and Fiona were playing in the tournament last week, so also on clay. So, and Alize is fit. So no, everybody is ready to go on court on the weekend. And if I have to make some calls, I can make it. This is what I ask them, and for this part, everybody is present. So now I'm very happy to have these 5 ready players.
Is this guy a good captain? This is the new captain. You like him? He's a good captain?
He's a young one, but
Ooh, he's young. Is that a compliment? Should be, right?
always there's good and bad about it.
Okay. Oh, you're not off the hook
For
yet.
sure.
Guys, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it. Best of luck this weekend. We're going to be following every movement, and all your fans are going to be behind you. Thank you very much. Best
Thank
of
you.
luck. We're going to throw, just real quick, to... we spoke with the doubles players of Romania. They came back on their winning point from the first round. Here's their view on that win.
Coming to Ostrava, we practice a lot. We knew that if something happens and we have to play 2-all, we're gonna be the team.
I was in trance, I think. I mean, I don't even remember what I did. I just know I was trying to help her as much as at the net, and I was yelling a lot, like "come on" and stuff, and it worked. I mean, I felt comfortable. If I want to play good tennis, I have to be like this with my, energy wise, and it was great.
Well, obviously it was 40-15. I was tight, and I said to Monica, listen, I will go on her forehand, and then you take the middle. That's what I remember. And then obviously I missed the first serve.
Wait, you didn't miss it yet?
Not yet.
So in this moment, I was crossing. I told you, I said I'm not going to leave one ball passing me. So I was crossing, but the first serve was out.
Yeah, and now between the second and between the first and second, I said take the middle.
And I just went.
And she went. And then, yeah.
And then, I don't know, I wanted
we
to hug.
started to cry.
I started to cry. I wanted to hug Irina for the amazing job that she did. And then everybody jumped on us, and
I couldn't realize. I was like shocked. I was like this. I was crying, and everybody was coming.
Yeah. I just wanted to find Irina through that crowd and just hug her. And just talk with her. But then we hugged with everybody. So, yeah.
Everybody was coming to us, and we were so happy. I was crying. I couldn't see, But then at the end, Simona, she was coming to me, and it was a really amazing feeling. I mean, you cannot describe in words.
A history moment for Romania, their first ever Fed Cup by BNP Paribas World Group semi-final.
Okay, so we cheated a bit. We got make sure these guys in a good mood. We just showed you that piece. We were watching your eyes. You're almost getting teary eyes again. It brings you goosebumps. This moment.
Yes, I mean, brings back the memories. It was unbelievable. It was something fantastic for us. I mean, every time I see it,
Emotions, huh?
Emotion, yeah.
Explain to us, because I think people don't really understand how big this is for Romania and in Romania, this event, and right now this semi-final and that win, and people understand.
Well, I do believe in this moment. It's probably the biggest sport event that happens in Romania, and everybody is with us. Everybody is watching us. We're gonna have a lot of Romanian spectators around us. So, wow, it's huge. Honestly, it's huge.
I heard that there could be 50% of the arena in favor of Romania. You're looking at me like that, like trying to keep it quiet. You want it to be a surprise, but that's the word on the street. Is it true?
Well, we do have the same numbers, I'm really wondering if it's going to be like that. But anyway,
what I heard is that it's 10% of the ticketing that goes to Romania.
Right.
Usually the visiting team never takes the whole lot.
Yeah.
Here it was all gone.